What up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Michael Reacts back with another banger. If y'all new to the channel, hit that sub button. Man, comment down below, man. Should I continue making videos with that bright ass light? Y'all rather just see some LD lights until we get a better light, cause that motherfucker bright as shit. But you know, we getting back on that consistent content. We got Chicago rapper PGF Nook taken down by feds after 2 carjackings in 30 minutes. Well, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Let's get straight in the video, man. New to the channel, hit that sub button.
Man, what's up, everybody? It's 1090J. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on PGF Nook being indicted by the feds in Chicago for 2 back-to-back carjackings that took place in less than 30 minutes. PGF Nook, one of Chicago's rising drillers, may have just ended his own career. The man behind the mask, identified as 22-year-old Virgil Gibson, has now been officially indicted by the feds. It's been 2 years since Nook dropped his hit song, gaining over 100 million views and instant stardom in his city. With a cosign from Lil Durk to being brought on stage by Polo G, Nook seemed like he could possibly be next up from the rack.
Nah, I ain't trying to be funny, bro. Is it just me? Or like, does he seem like a dirty nigga to you? Like, dirty nigga to you? Like, you just look at him and be like, you get that dirty nigga vibe? Or that's just me, like, that's shiesty, bro. Like, wearing that shiesty all the time, bro, I don't know. It just make him look dirty, I feel like. I don't know, bro.
But a series of arrests, along with his views going down, would seemingly lead the rapper to crashing out. Back in August of 2023, Nook was arrested after a Glock with a switch was found on the floorboard of the car he was driving.
That's the rapper PGD Duck people right here.
PGD Duck. Nigga said PGDF Nook. Well, what? No, he said PGF Duck. Nigga, what?
Floorboard of the car he was driving.
That's the rapper PGD Duck.
PGD Duck. Nigga, get your PG Duck ass on.
People right here.
I don't know who you talking about.
According to a Chicago News article, police stopped the vehicle because the plate on the car had been flagged for impound after previously eluding police, meaning Nook was caught riding in a getaway vehicle. According to the news report, the person riding passenger with Nook told police it was Nook's gun, and Nook told the passenger with Nook told police it was Nook's news report. The person riding passenger with Nook told police it was Nook's gun, and Nook told the police it belonged.
That's crazy.
To the passenger.
Oh.
Obviously, the gun belonged to one of them, but neither one of them wanted to take the charge. And according to the article, they told on each other to police. Nook would be arrested, later freed on pretrial release, and 8 months later, arrested for double carjacking plus kidnapping. What? On April 7, 2024, federal prosecutors alleged.
God damn, my nigga. That boy going through it.
Nook carjacked 2 people within 30 minutes. The first attack was on the south side of Chicago at a gas station in the 5900 block of South Morgan Street in Inglewood. It's alleged that Nook, armed with a handgun, took a 32-year-old man's Chevy Malibu at gunpoint. 30 minutes later, Nook arrived at a gas station in the 8300 block of South Cottage Grove, driving the man's Chevy Malibu. Nook allegedly got out of the stolen car, opened the door to another man's Kia Optima, and forced him into the passenger seat at gunpoint.
This nigga terrorizing the innocents. What the fuck? Hey man, what is our generation coming to? But this shit is cooked grass, my nigga.
The 35-year-old victim was forced to transfer money from his bank account, remove some of his clothes, and then get out of the car. Covert Chicago police later spotted the hijacked Kia in the 1600 block of West 55th Street, while PGF Nook was found hiding in the janitor's closet of a nearby phone store.
What?
He'd be found wearing the same clothes as the hijacker that would later be seen on surveillance video. Nook would be charged with 2 counts of vehicular hijacking with a firearm, armed aggravated kidnapping, and aggravated unlawful restraint.
Damn.
But the biggest blow would be when the feds announced the indictment. On Tuesday, July 16th, a federal grand jury indicted Nook on 2 counts of
Damn. July 16th. That shit was 2 days ago.
Carjacking, 3 counts of brandishing a firearm during a crime of violence, and 1 count of robbery and kidnapping.
Damn.
The charges in the indictment carry a maximum sentence of life in federal prison.
Damn.
As everyone pretty much knows, when the feds become involved, it isn't a matter of if you're going to prison, but how long you're going for. Let's not forget that at the time of the broad day carjackings, Nook was still on pre-trial release for his state gun case when he was caught with a switch. At this time, he hasn't been federally charged with the switch, even though his charges would appear to state 3 counts of violent crime / drugs / machine guns. Within the indictment, it clarifies he has 3 counts of brandishing the weapon to the inmates with the most violent cases in Chicago. Nook's Instagram would be flooded with comments about him being a crash dummy and ruining whatever was left of his career. It's hard to imagine this playing out in any way other than bad, as the amount of evidence.
Hey, I just want to say, I think it's some drugs, boy. Well, that boy was taking them drugs, got into depression, boy. Let that fame and money get to him, and that boy just got tweaking out.
Overwhelming. Not only were the crimes captured on video, he was arrested wearing the same clothes as the person committing the crimes on video.
Dang.
He was arrested nearby one of the stolen vehicles, and he had one of the victims wire him money to an account, possibly his own account.
Come on, what is we doing, bruh? What is we doing? You what, man? What the? That's what? Yeah, that's some tweaker shit. That's some D1 tweaker shit.
Because if he's desperate enough to carjack and broad
2-2, referee, take that nigga out the streets. That nigga.
daylight, he might be dumb enough to send money to himself.
Yo.
Federal documents would state Nook does have a lawyer, but what's the fucking point with all the shit that's against you?
Oh, no.
All she's doing is overseeing the plea deal he's about to take, because trial would end with a life sentence, and Nook really has nothing to bargain with, meaning whatever the feds offer him is most likely what he's gonna have to take.
Yeah.
At 22 years young, it's likely Nook won't be seen again until he's well into his 30s. It's highly unlikely he'll be let out on pre-trial release, knowing he's still pending a gun case in the state's courts.
Damn.
See, this is the hardest part of living the lifestyle. Nook quickly became the biggest name in his circle. Money started coming in, shows were getting booked, interviews were being done. Nook saw the rise, but he couldn't predict the fall. I mean, he had so many switches in his first video that they weren't even as impressive in the next 20 songs. He was left in the shadow of his only hit, his fan base would slowly turn, and now—
Bro, it was just because, like, I'm a cute buck. If I was a rapper, bro, and I made a song, and it blows up, and I make 10 songs, and I can't get the same views, bro, I'm done. I ain't gonna be that one hit wonder, nigga. Hell no, nigga. Nah, nigga.
now he's left to see who around him was actually rocking with him. Nook can be seen with his mom, who's clearly an OG GD or an OG gangster disciple. The son of a gangster, Nook would describe in an interview how his own mom shot back at his ops after his house was shot up.
It was a point where my mama had to shoot, you feel me? Like, I want that type of shit. I never be at the crib, but they'd come to my crib, try to shoot the house up. Tell them mama had to start shooting, like, that's to defend her crib type shit. Like, that's type of shit that made me go harder in the streets.
Some could say Nook was doomed from the start, being raised into the gang-banging world of Chicago, while others could—
It is them drugs, bro. He even tells you, gang. He even told you, like, in the interview. I remember me watching the interview, and he was explaining, like, them drugs was getting him fucked up, bro.
say he had a head start in the streets. Being that he's young and hasn't been to prison, his next move will have to be his best. One of the biggest mistakes for first-time or younger inmates is to not accept a plea deal. While it sounds easy, actually living through the experience of signing your name on a piece of paper, knowing you're signing away years of your life to be spent in prison, it's easier said than done. But not signing results in trial and a harsher punishment. Meaning Nook could be offered 10 years, deny it, be found guilty at trial, and sentenced to life because in his mind, he hoped his lawyer could find him a way home.
See,
with over 90%.
Like, look, I'm a cute buck. I would have sent a prayer to God, and whatever God told me would have done, I would have done it. Bro, that boy said go fight, I would have go fight. But I would have had a better fighting chance, cause I wouldn't have done no dumb shit like they like.
Of federal cases ending in a plea deal, it can be expected within the next 6 to 12 months. Nook will sign his fate, and the case will end. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when What Up dropped, that was my shit. I'm playing it constantly. In my humble opinion, he never dropped another song that competed with that.
No, it was talking my shit.
So it's like I said, it seemed his career was kind of right.
It was talk my shit, and then he made another decent one in my opinion. I think it was like Scoey or some shit like that. My opinion, that was a decent one. He had like 3 or 4 good songs, but that was it.
On that one song, and it's such a drill song, it didn't really go mainstream. You know what I mean? It was in the clubs and all that, but somebody play that in the club, and then there's a shootout outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not something they could really push like that.
No, for sure.
And unfortunately, when you have people that's in the streets or come from the streets, like I feel like one of the hottest things wouldn't be being broke, it would be getting a glimpse of a better life and then having it snatched. Whether you made X amount of money and went back broke, whether you moved out the hood but had to move back. He was really traveling around, going out here, going out there, doing shows. He hit Miami, he hit out.
Hey, that's why y'all gotta, man, when y'all make that bread, bro, stack and save your shit, cause you don't know what kind of, like, especially like with that rapping and NFL and all that, bro, cause anything can happen, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all could be number 1 rapper in the motherfucking United States. Or somehow, motherfucker, ain't nobody fucking with you no more, bro. Nigga, you made $20 million, but you only really got 2 ends because you didn't, so you can't even forge your shit no more, bro. You feel me? Like,
LA, most likely hit New York. He's making his moves. He's thinking he's gonna be the next big rapper out of Chicago, and it just, over the next 2 years, didn't work out. Back in Chicago, getting caught up in the bullshit. For him to crash out on a solo mission, they're not saying they were looking for any co-defendant or nothing. This is something that he was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go do this. You know what I mean? Like, there was alleged he got robbed by his own friends, whatever, how that goes. I guess people were turning on him. He got desperate, and broad day, allegedly decided to carjack 2 different fucking people. I don't even know why he took the first one just to drive to the other gas station to take another one.
That's crazy.
And then, hey, bitch, what up? Cash at me the money. What the fuck? It was just such a careless move.
I fucking love this nigga Jake, dog. He's my nigga, 1090 Jake.
Move. And you can look at it like he threw away his career. You can look at it like his career already died.
For sure.
And a lot of people, when they get desperate, when they can't handle the responsibilities and the pressure of society, they act on impulse, they do something dumb, and they find themselves in a system where now they have to wait and see how many years they're gonna be kept from society. This is something I've seen a lot. There's a lot of people that are locked up that are scared to go home because they know about the pressure, the responsibility. It's easier for a motherfucker to wake up in jail or in prison, eating the food that they give you and just living off the land, and then you get taken care of.
Nah, for sure. Free my pops, man. Free my pops and free my uncles, man. And you can't forget, free the guy.
So it's like, unfortunately for him being 22 years old, I don't know what type of role models he had. His mother was gang banging. She's with the shit. She's holding up guns and everything else. He might have been doomed from the start, or like I said, if he wants to live that life, he had a head start. But this is
for sure, like literally, gang, like that's crazy. Your mama
the situation that got him in. So for y'all, the viewers, the younger ones, clearly, y'all pay attention to this. You could have a hit song, and before you know it, you're fighting for your life. And everybody that was there partying with you and spending money with you and popping bottles with you, they're not in the court.
They ain't there no more, bro. So like I'm telling y'all, bro, like I can have 20 homeboys. I'm telling y'all right now, I done this personal shit. Y'all can have 20 homeboys, and all of a sudden, bro, you gonna realize at the end of the years, bro, you stay with them, bro, you gonna go through so much shit just to find out you only gonna have about 2 of them homeboys, 3 of them homeboys that you really finna still talk to at the end of the day, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Yo, these niggas are really not your friends, bro. Bro, good. I tell y'all right now, bro, I got a group of like a real, like, I could call right now, and I know for a fact that they pick up that phone, they coming, and it's only a handful, you feel me? And that's just homeboys. Now I got some cousins, we ain't gonna count them, but we got homeboys, you feel me? Only a few though that I feel like I could hold you with my whole life. Call them, be like, if they pick up that phone, hey gang, woo woo woo, nigga, they, where you at? Hanging up the phone, type shit. But I catch y'all on next one, man. Love y'all. Y'all be smooth. Love y'all boys. And I catch y'all on next one. On gang.